Alright, now before we go into here, what we got to do, we've got to have a little bit of a snack. I mean, don't want to fight on an empty stomach, so let's rip through this. Ugh. Nom nom nom. Oh, delicious. Umbilical cords. Ugh. So good. Throw a little salt on them, a little barbecue sauce. Oh, it's delicious. Grill them up nicely. Sure, it's still disgusting no matter what you do to it, but yeah, use that. Let's see. I mean, I guess, whatever. Doesn't matter. Actually, come to think of it, can I... Oh wait, I don't know why I'm going into there though. Let's remove. Where's my papers? Let's throw that on there. And we'll throw the bolt paper on there. Now, can I use either of those on the scythe? I cannot. Alright then. God, I have what? 4 weapons now that I can use, only one of which can I actually fucking put an element on? That sucks. So anyway, now that we've chowed down on our cords, let us go speak to Gehrman again. Now, yeah, fuck it. I'm assuming at this point that you've watched the other 2. So we refuse, he'll fight us, and then I'm gonna skip the fight. I'm gonna cut the fight out. Because it's gonna be, well, it may not be the exact same fight, but I'll speed up the fight anyway. Because this is the same. And then we just fight Gehrman again. And there we go. Gehrman done. Right? But now we all know what happens. Now, the big creepy moon guy shows up and turns us into a cripple. Although, not really. I mean, we get put into a wheelchair. But I guess... I don't actually know why. Like, if he can move like that, like, why the wheelchair? Oh, God. So now, for the final secret boss of the game. Oh man, still so pretty. Still can't stop looking at it. Oh no, it's going to absorb me. It's going to do the thing. It's going to turn me into Gehrman again. Oh, but wait, what's this? Oh no, it's not. Screw you, bitch. I had my Wheaties this morning. You ain't absorbing nothing. So now this guy, he might kill me the first time I fight him here because, like, I'm down to 6 blood vials, which I think is actually more than I had before. But he's actually a much easier boss than Gehrman is. He does have a couple of things though. That is that's kind of annoying. Is he has a thing that stops you from healing, and like for a good chunk of time. And he has another thing that he can do that puts you at 1 health. Now I think, fuck, you can stun him if you, I need to get him away from the wall. I think you can stun him if you, hit him in the head a bunch. You know, I'm actually going to switch to my dagger, so this might be a better first dagger as well. Like, oh god, alright. Oh, fuck, the tails, man. Yeah. Alright. This might be a dagger's boss. Yeah, see, he does that. So, I mean, you can lay into him as well, because, like, he stays like that for quite a while. I need to get around him, not... Like, I need to try and get, like, around him, not through him. Oh, what is this nonsense? Yeah, see, that there, I think, is the attack where if he hits you with that, you can no longer heal. Which is obviously shit, but at the same time, now for me, it doesn't really make that big of a difference because I don't have any healing anyway. Did he just do the... What is he doing? What is... Oh, God. I think this is just more the blood things, but, like... Yeah. Once again, not too big of a deal for me. Like I said, he's probably going to beat me this time just based on the fact that I didn't have any fucking health vials. I do technically have one. I have Yusefka's blot vial. But, like... Can I cheese this guy somehow? Oh, nope, there we go. Alright. So yeah, like, look at how much I got him down. That was with 6 blood vials. And not having fought him in, like, fucking forever. Like I said, this guy's a fucking bitch. It's definitely a dagger one, though. But what I should do is I should actually... Because that's actually one thing you can do if you want to use the scythe for some of the other stuff. Is you do this ending. You defeat Gehrman, you get his badge. And then you go and you fight that guy again. Okay, alright. Runes, here we go. Boost HP, stamina, max vials held. I might actually do that one. Visceral attack is obviously worthless against this guy. Slow player, more echoes from enemies, items. Boost rally potential. I see now. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know if that means that you'll heal more from the rally or if you will. Where is it again? Like, I don't know what rally potential means. Like, I don't know if that means that, like, if I do that one. Let's see. Also, which one would I want to get rid of? All damage reduction. Okay, well, I actually don't need any resistances. So that could be one I get rid of. So I can either take in 4 more blood vials, which would obviously be helpful. Or I can boost rally potential, but I don't... You know what? I'm actually going to quickly look that up. Because, like I said, if it means that, like, as I hit, I will... His potential. If it means like as I hit, I will I'll heal more as I hit him again. That would obviously be better than bringing in 4 blood vials. Oh, what the hell is that now? Go away. I don't know. I don't want notifications. Okay. I mean, okay, so it does increase the amount of... It increases the amount of time that you can rally, so I might actually still go for it. Just because, obviously, I don't really need the 4 extra blood vials. I mean, I managed to almost kill it with 6, so I think going in with 20, I'll be fine. But yeah, so let's go kick this guy's ass. It's definitely a dagger thing, though. The scythe is nice, but it's just a little too slow. I could probably actually bring in my Threatic Beam and do even better. It's tails, by the way. Like, you might think it's like, oh, just attack its tails, because it's behind it. And it's, you know, like, they're all over the place. But I think that its tails, like, a certain... Like, not the entirety of its tail is, like, damageable. Like, look at this guy. He's a fucking bitch. If I would stop, like, going into him when he does that, I'd be fine. Double tail. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, he did that, did he? Yeah? Yeah? You fucking managed to get yourself into that corner good, didn't you? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, did that blood hit me? It did not. Good. Oh man, look at him. He's just fucking spewing everywhere, isn't he? Oh my lord. Stop with all the blood. Why is there so much blood everywhere? Seriously, I'm confused as to why there's just fucking those blood things everywhere. Yeah? Not in the corner this time. I'm gonna lay into you, get a good chunk of health back. Oh, look at all that. Oh, and then you fucking missed me with an attack. Even better. Oh, wait. Because, I mean, like I said, he's kind of a bitch, but I still don't want to... Oh. Oh, dude, and I fucking stunned him? Yeah, see, like I said, fucking bitch. Like, come on. 5! I did it in 5 blood vials. If that, like, I fucking almost did it the first time with 6, and then I nail it with 5. I also don't know where my, echoes are in here, so not that it really makes a difference.
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
Alright, and then that's the final ending. That's the true ending, I guess it is. I mean, they say it's the true ending. I mean, whichever one you prefer is your true ending, because saying the game doesn't have a sequel, but I mean, that's the one that takes the most effort to do. But yeah, I guess because you ate the umbilical cords, it started to change you into a great one, which is like all of the, like, amygdala and all that. And after you defeated the moon presence, like, that's why the moon presence couldn't absorb you, because it can't absorb another great one. And because of that, you are now turned into a great one. Just a baby one, just a little squid. And yeah, and that's it. And like, you would think it's like, oh, well, now after that, there's got to be like something like an after credit scene, right? No, because it's From Software, so they don't give a fuck. They're like, all right, game over. You're done. Go home. So yeah, that's the third out of the 3 endings. The secret one, the final boss of the game, fucking... Oh god, if I had beaten it on the first try, like after defeating Garmin, like going into it with 6 health vials, and if I had actually kicked its ass, that would have been fucking hilarious. Because I beat it with 5. Like, that's the worst part, right? Is not only that I almost beat it with 6, when I came back to beat it, I only used 5 health vials. And I don't know if my rally potential thing really helped me. Because, I mean, it helped. It might have helped. I don't think so, though, because you get such a long... Like, I think that it's already boosted during that fight when he does that thing where he takes you down to 1 health, just because, you know, it'd be really unfair. But yeah, he doesn't do a huge amount of damage. Pretty much the only time that you have to super worry is if you get hit with the blood, and then he does the 1 HP thing to you, or the other way around, I guess. Because at the end there, he was just summoning those blood vials, just like they were just popping up everywhere. I feel like that's because I was kicking his ass so hard that like they were supposed, like, because he did that the last time, right? Like, he did 1, summoned it over himself, and then, you know, after I beat him up a bit more, then he did the thing where he summoned a bunch of them around the place. And I think I was kicking his ass so badly that it activated multiple instances of him summoning the ones around the place. because I, like, good God, he has such little health. Like, for a final boss and for a great one fight and that, he has so little health. Like, my daggers were tearing through him. But he does have the 1 HP thing. He does have the thing where he can stop you from healing. But, like, the 1 HP thing, he has such a long cooldown after that that you can just lay into him. And the blood thing, obviously, as long as it's very easy to dodge. He's definitely a boss who is hard the first time you fight him when you don't know what he's doing. But he does it, but he's only got the 2 tricks. Like, obviously, he has his attacks and that, which you can learn. But, like, they don't do a huge amount of damage. You can always create distance. Like, he will close the distance pretty quickly, but not fast enough to stop you from healing. But, like, and, like, the 1 HP thing, like, obviously, when you first go into that fight, if you don't know that it's there, right? You see him start to do that. It's like, oh, that's probably an AoE. I should back up. But then you're at 1 health and you're super far away from him, right? So then you got to run up to him and then that's less time. Whereas obviously, once you know that that's the thing, as soon as you see him start to do that, you just charge right at him so that you get as much damage in as you can and get your health back. But the thing with the blood though is like, oh, there's a glowy thing. Like he summoned a glowy thing. I need to get the fuck out of here, right? Like there's no way that you're going to think this will be good. But yeah, Gehrman, much harder fight. I mean, I one-shotted Gehrman, obviously, both times I fought him, but I mean, he's still a significantly harder fight than the Moon Presence. But that's Bloodborne. It's all Bloodborne, every boss, all 3 endings, all the areas, I think. Most of the items, I probably missed some, especially in that fucking DLC place with all the swampy goo and poison. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I killed every enemy that I came across once again, except for some of the things in the swampy goo area, just because fuck that area. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week with a different game.